You know, we have to go a different direction sometimes.
I have no words. I have no words. Hey, greetings, everybody. Welcome to Wednesday, June 4th. Yeah, like that. So here I'm gonna introduce. I forgot my readers, of course, as usual, and I didn't want to use the ones that I know you hate. So I had to go all the way the fuck upstairs and get a pair. I just told Anthony he shouldn't say the F word too much, but I've done it twice in the last 2 seconds. So to my right or my left, I don't even know how this looks. This is our friend Anthony, who listens to our show. And I thought tonight would be a great time to introduce him, sitting in the Jackie chair for tonight, because he runs a podcast. And I use that term loosely because I think he has about, how many subscribers do you have, my poor friend?
I think we're up to 46.
46.
Yo, we ain't playing. We ain't playing, man. We ain't playing. Like,
dude, you got defense and offense,
right?
Game,
I got a high school football team,
and you got special teams as well, my friend.
Yeah, we ain't playing. But something special, but it ain't the podcast. That's for sure.
So, I know in the chat, I know a lot of you want to come on the show and want to be a part of the show. But I thought, so Anthony had sent me a clip from one of his shows. And of course, he was wearing a Mets jersey. So he was instantly somebody that I needed to know about. And I just found out before we got on the show that his mother is Puerto Rican and his father is Italian. So it's a win-win. And he's a New Yorker. So, and he does a sports and pop culture show. So what better person to have on for just such a wonderful, stupendous Howard Stern show with Stephen A. Smith than our friend Anthony. So you're all aware of who he is. Welcome to the show. And he does this podcast called, and it's a lot. It's a mouthful. The I'd Hit That podcast. Now, let me ask you a question, because I do this podcast for a while now. Why the? Why the? Did you need to have the?
I don't think we thought it out very much, and we were like, "Yeah, it's the I'd Hit That podcast," and that was it. Like, so, yeah,
it's just a little.
It's a lot of syllables. Yes,
it's the I'd Hit That podcast. Yes, syllables.
Yeah,
that's syllables.
Yeah.
But that's good. Okay, so 46 and friends on here, by all means, I posted a link to him in the description on YouTube. So I'm going to recommend that you like and subscribe to him, and we'll come back to him later on. Mm-hmm. So Anthony's with us tonight. He does his sports show, and of course, Xavier. So we're gonna have two fucking guys talking sports on the show. So just be prepared. That's what you're getting. Okay. And Howard sucked today. And again, Dennis is on vacation. So Kive pitched in and did the listening thread today. So thank you again, Kive, for doing that for us. Really appreciate it. And what?
The fact that Stephen A. Smith and Howard Stern were on the same show. Can you imagine it must smell like fucking vinegar, like summer's rain. In that. Can you imagine, dude? I mean, I can't think of two bigger douchebags.
Douches.
Douche. Tell me why Stephen A. Smith is disliked in this group.
Well, first of all, it's not that he's disliked. I don't know or I've ever heard of anybody that likes him. Anthony, you're a sports dude. Do you know anybody like Stephen A. Smith?
No, I don't know anybody that listens to him or watches him religiously.
Exactly.
I mean, who, to me, it's like, Stephen A. Smith thinks this, and I'm like, I don't give a shit what he thinks.
Exactly. Yeah. You know what it is, dude? It's like I was telling Mo earlier. It's like the sports commentators. They think they're bigger than the sport that they're talking about. It's like and like he's a legit fucking bust. He played. I think he has when he was in college basketball, he scored once. Literally he scored
one game.
With a chick.
No. Bro. The rumor is that he's a little fruity in the booty, bro.
No, he was claiming today that he hit some white chick or something like that.
So was Liberace, bro.
Yeah,
Liberace was blaming. I
Yes, hasn't found the right.
I don't know, man. That dude's
Well, Howard really kind of dug into that a little bit today. I do have clips of that as well.
Good. Well-
I was just fascinated by the fact that I don't even want to talk about it. I'm just going to save it for the clips, and then we'll talk about it when we get to it. And we will have a conversation about what the big deal was that Stephen, and I hate having to call him Stephen A. I just hate everything about his name. I hate having to use the initial, like everything
Well,
about it.
It was announced before he was even on the Stern show. It hit the internet. So there's that.
Oh, that he was going to go to Sirius?
Yeah, they were telling he has his own show. Yeah.
I was going to save that for the special announcement so that I could specially announce it on the show.
So
Please.
special.
Oh, really?
It just was a special announcement, and you just gave away the whole
Did I
freaking.
really?
Hold my drink, bitch.
Like and subscribe, everybody. Like and subscribe.
Yes.
All right, so let's start today's shit show. It was a horrible show. I just I got nothing. Ant, did you listen to the whole show today?
I listened to the whole, not straight through, but I did listen to the whole thing, and it's the first time that I've actually listened to a whole show.
Oh, that's because you were coming on here.
Yes,
That's
I
why
did.
you did that.
I wanted to do research.
You
So.
did your homework, unlike my friend Xavier,
But-
who's that right there.
What a
Yeah,
sucker!
well,
I'm
yeah,
a
well,
sucker.
Sucker pays.
That's how I roll.
Sucker pays. All right, let's start the show and see where it gets us. Here we go.
Well, here we are again.
No
See
hot
how it
water
goes.
today. No. hot water.
You know what? I ran out of hands, and it's a whole thing with the hot water. I used to have a hot water maker down here. Oh, I think I do have one down here.
So weird. I just mentioned yesterday or the day before that why the fuck doesn't he have a hot water maker down in his space when Beth came down? But okay, I digress.
Shit. All right, I'll make some later.
Well, you know what? The fact that he starts with "Here we are again." You haven't left.
Yeah.
You literally have not gone more than 15 feet from where your microphone is for 24 hours. So shut the f up about "Here we are again."
Actually going on what, 5 years now? When was COVID? I can't even remember now. 5?
Well, yeah, it's 20.
Yeah.
Well, let's see, 20, and we're in 25. Yes.
Yeah, it's been 5 years since he's been in the studio, other than like 2 or 3 times. 5
Yeah.
years.
Yeah.
I got a cold like 3.5 weeks ago, and it refuses to leave me. I'm plagued.
Bullshit.
Hey. And then I sit around. I don't even exercise anymore because I don't want to, agitate my recovery.
That's right.
Really?
You don't wanna
Yeah.
prolong
It's not because he's 71
no,
years
no.
old.
Right. But,
Well, no, he's not even sick. What it is he's doing the I can't be at work today like Artie used to. So he's creating this whole fucking facade that he's ill. So if anybody even dared to say, "Hey, yo, bro, we're spending millions of dollars on the studio. Come the fuck in," he say, "Well, I'm sick."
Well,
and he'll be sick until the break.
that's not even an excuse anymore. He doesn't care.
Well, it's
he doesn't have
you
to
know
have
what, in his head. Well, so is his wig. That doesn't stop him from pretending it's real.
This is true.
So there.
His
The big-
wig needs a day off too.
Yeah, no shit. Fucking rat's nest. So the big talk of the day today was, in fact, about Thibodeau being fired. Which I have to say, I mean, I'm not a great big sports fan, but I've been to a bunch of Knicks games, and I don't know if you know this, Ant, but my second cousin was Joe Torre from the Yankees. So my entire
Now
family-
he's dead.
Is he dead? Yeah, he's dead.
No, it's not
He's
dead.
not
man.
dead. Are you kidding?
Man. Oh,
Are you
shit.
serious? Wow.
You killed off Joe
That's
Torre.
cool, dude.
Come on, isn't
Like
it
I hate my relatives. At least I know they're alive or dead.
You're not even Mariano Rivera can come in and save him after that shit. After you killed him.
Exactly right.
Oh my God, he's 84 years old. You're right. He was born in 1940.
Yeah, dude.
Holy shit! I had no idea he was still alive. I just remember that his brother
Yeah,
was
that's
a
fucked
priest,
up.
and he used to come to our house every once in a while. His brother was like a very religious dude. So of course the entirety of my family were Mets fans because everybody hated the fucking Tory part of our family. But my cousin is a sportscaster in New York. whose last name is Torrey. Wow, I'm having such a mental breakdown right now.
Wow.
Steve Torrey. His name is Steve Torrey. And I think he's
that's the dude on Mad Dog?
Yeah. He's my cousin. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. So
Yeah, he sucks.
So I'm going to ask you boys the question. Do you think that it was this guy brought the Knicks to probably the furthest they've been since like the 70s?
It's been a minute, dude.
Yeah.
Was it worth having him get fired?
Absolutely not. But you know what? They were having success, so they can't have him.
Why did what do you mean?
That's so.
Dude, you ever look at him?
Yeah. Yeah,
Let me get a close up.
He's got that Charlie Brown head. Fucking head. But
You know exactly what they said on the show today, that he has that Charlie Brown hair.
He totally does.
Yeah.
Wow.
He looks like Bella Ramsey's father or some shit like that. He looks like
the thing is though, is who are you gonna replace him with?
Yeah, that's
if you have a successful coach and you want to get rid of him, you better have someone waiting in the wings, because otherwise you're going to take a step back.
I agree. Yeah.
Oh, look how cute. He's got like 7 hairs in the front there.
Yep.
That's so cute.
Blockhead.
And that's with hair plugs.
That's not
He's got one hair and 6 plugs.
But wait, so why do you think they fired him? Seriously.
Wait till the video comes out. He was at a Diddy party.
I doubt that.
Yeah. He was coaching the defense.
Carl Anthony Towns had apparently wordless reaction to Tuesday's bombshell news of Knicks coach Tom Thibodeau's firing. Taking to his Instagram stories, Towns reshared a Knicks tribute he posted on his page earlier in the week, but kept Tuesday's focus on a smiling photo of himself and the 67-year-old Thibodeau. This week, these fans thank you. So I guess they liked him. I guess he was like a really nice coach.
I believe they all liked him. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
So, well, look at him. Wow, he's like a little troll man.
And he's probably like 6'3".
Yeah, I know, right?
Shit.
Talking about that, I had a really good friend who used to go to St. John's with, what the fuck was his name? Chris Mullins. And they used to confuse the two of them because my friend Bill, shout out to Bill, I know you listen to the show. Bill is like 6'8", which is kind of tall for a normal person.
That's very tall.
Right. For a normal person, that's really tall. But these guys literally would be like almost a head above him. Like tremendous human beings. And they're tremendous fucking athletes. Yeah, superstars. Really, all of them are like superstars.
Like for later when we start actually talking about Stevens, I have the clip of him and LeBron that I fucking love. And it's just like, I think people forget how ridiculously like physical specimen these dudes are, you know.
All right, good. Do you have it for me to pull up, or is it something that you're going to play?
No, yeah, I can play right now if you want.
Well, we're going to talk about Thibodeau for maybe about 10 more minutes. So
yeah.
You want to put it in the private chat?
No, actually I uploaded it in the media.
Oh, look at you! All right, so let's start this discussion about Thibodeau, and then we'll come back to it. Here we go.
Tom Thibodeau.
I saw that. Yeah.
I think what did him in, and this is just a theory of mine, it's his look. Like he looks like a slow adult because he always has his mouth open and it looks like he's drooling.
I didn't hear him say that. So
I think
they looked at him and said he's a bad look for the team.
Well, no, I think they looked at him and said he can't be that bright. You know what I mean? He
Are you
can't
kidding
possibly
me?
know what he's doing. But meanwhile, I thought he was a good coach because he took the Knicks, who, by the way, have a very good team, good players, but let's face it, they don't have the deep
star.
They don't. Yeah, with what they have, they went very far this season. They probably. I mean, to me, it was a shock they beat Boston. So I would say Tom Thibodeau did a good job. But what do I know about basketball?
That's right. What the fuck do you know about basketball? Seriously, you've been talking about the Knicks nauseatingly long.
He is the last person to be talking about sports, bro.
Yeah.
I mean, he legitimately stick to lady boys, man. It's like he knows dick about fucking sports.
Yeah.
Yeah, he sucks. He sucks. Okay, so Carl Anthony was upset, and then we also had John McEnroe brutally reacts to Tom Thibodeau's firing live on air.
You can't be serious.
Open. McEnroe said little to hide his frustration upon learning live on air that the New York Knicks fired head coach Tom Thibodeau on Tuesday. Knicks. Okay, let's hear it. Let's hear if we can hear this.
Derrick Rose had a stint with your New York Knicks, Johnny Mac, and just hearing news that Tom Thibodeau has been let go by the team.
It's pretty harsh.
Yeah.
That is a bummer.
It's a tough business.
Yeah.
As is this tennis business.
That's it. That's the clip.
What did he say? Was he? I don't even know if he was breathing in that clip. Did he say something?
Wait a second. Are you kidding me? That's
yeah. You know what? That's called clickbait, my friend.
Oh my God.
Maybe he was choking Tatum O'Neal. That we didn't see that part.
That's cruel. That's cruel. That's just
He had Tyrese Halliburton choking Tatum.
Exactly. There you go.
Okay, let's move on. Can we get Mean Joe Green? Yes, you can. Yes, you
Absolutely.
can.
Mean Joe Green was awesome in Smokey and the Bandit too. Remember Terry Bradshaw goes, "Hey Joe, tackle that car."
Never saw that movie.
Really?
No.
What's wrong with you? I don't feel safe on this show anymore.
Those are guy movies. Girls don't watch
Isn't that
those.
Smokey and the Bandit?
I saw the original Smokey and the Bandit.
Those are funny ass movies, dude.
Yeah, okay, not for me.
I'm in hot pursuit.
I don't know from that. I'm sorry.
Yeah, okay, sorry.
I'm sorry. So he continues on, and this seemed to be a trend throughout the entirety of the day, of course, with Stephen A. Smith coming in.
You just described his looks. Couldn't he be pissed
Yeah.
off about that?
Well, the man never. The guys were telling me this morning he never got married. He did have a girlfriend at some point. He claims he told her, "Look, I don't want kids and I don't want a wife because I just want to focus on basketball."
Oh.
Now that's a guy you want working for you. I'll tell you that. I don't hear any of my guys doing that. They get married. They're busy with distractions.
Oh my goodness, are they busy?
So yeah, this dude never got married, just dedicated his life, I guess, to where was he a coach before the Knicks? Do we know?
Chicago and then Minnesota.
Okay, thank you for that information. All right, so then after that, so do you want to go to the LeBron thing? Because I'm ready for you now. We got to set it up though, because I have no idea what you're going to play.
Oh, you don't know that? Ooh.
So basically, Stephen A. Smith is a total douchebag. He's so douchey, he made LeBron James the fucking good guy. So what he did is he was talking, and James has his son Bronny, who isn't very good, but he's still his son. And Stephen A. Smith just loves to shit talk. He starts talking shit about Bronny more than he should, instead of just being a regular commentator. And so, but he forgot that when you're at courtside, the players can just walk right up to you, and basically, this is what happened. Look how he wilts. Just pay attention to his shoulders. You sat down like in prison. They would say when you fucking sit your ass down. That's what he did right there. And then wait, and then afterwards, this is the funny thing. You don't think it was that big of a deal? Afterward, he said, "Yeah, if he had just laid hands on me, I would have." Basically, like you're gonna do what? LeBron's like 6'8" and like all muscle. He would have just destroyed him.
You know what the problem is with LeBron, honestly?
PEDs.
He went to the pros at a really, really young age. So
He's 18.
He has a little bit of like arrested development, a little bit. Like he doesn't really.
Yeah, but you know what, though, dude? Okay, we all know he's a king of flop, but the fact is, he still could probably whip anybody's ass physically. And Stephen A. Smith, he literally just went up to him and goes, "Hey, don't make this about my son." And you can see the body language, and it's like essentially Stephen A. Smith is as Charlie Murphy would say, a habitual line stepper. And in fact,
he would step across the line habitually. He's a habitual line stepper.
He is. and he's that nerdy guy who knows like, oh, well, if you touch me, I'll sue you. But he loves to talk shit.
Oh, he's like that punk fucking kid. Who's that kid? He's all over like TikTok and social media, and he's like this little fucking guy. Who
Oh yeah.
has these
Yeah.
two
There's
bodyguards.
quite a
I
few of
haven't
those
seen
dudes
him.
out there.
Oh, guys in the chat, you know exactly who I'm talking about. I've played clips of him before. He's like this little dude, that fucked up little dude hair, and he's got those two big bodyguards, and he goes up to people and like punk them. And then when they try to come after him, he's got these two bodyguards that literally like put the sprung together.
I did see that.
I mean that's a trope that's been going on for a long time. Remember Justin Bieber when he was like barely like 16? He had like these two dudes that were like 300 pounds, no neck kind of dudes, and he would just talk shit because he could. And that's Stephen A. Smith essentially is that.
Oh,
He has the nerve to pretend he has some sort of ability to do any sort of sports. It's like when Jim Rome talked shit to fucking Chris Everett to his face, and he forgot that Chris Everett's like 6'5", and all muscle, and he like almost killed him. Jim Rome's like 5'9" on a good day.
Jack Doherty. That's awesome. Okay, I got this. So here's this little douche. Hold on a second. Let me get to it really quickly. Okay, this little fucking douche. How he's still alive, how somebody hasn't like just slaughtered him by now is shocking to me.
Went for my change.
It'll happen eventually.
I was trying to get my watch. I think I just remember like just trying to grab and like I realized my chain was gone, so I just went for my watch. Like one of them went for my.
He crashed his car. Where is that one? This was like an amazing one.
Sounds like a young Matt Damon.
Yes. But wait till you see this kid.
But looks like a young Matt Gayman.
You're gonna die. Look at his car.
YouTuber Jack Doherty is going viral
Look at his
after
car.
crashing his expensive car while live streaming. The 20-year-old social media star crashed his $200,000
Media
McLaren
star.
platform Kick October 5th, documenting the scary moment for people who were watching his stream at the time. In the clip, which was removed from Kick but quickly went viral after he posted it on X, formerly Twitter, Jack's cameraman Michael filmed Jack driving down a Miami highway from the passenger seat as it rained.
No!
After the footage briefly turns black, Jack is heard asking his pal if he's okay before instructing him to continue filming the aftermath of the incident. No one else was injured in the crash.
There was nothing black in that clip. What's she talking about? She said it was black. There was nothing black in that clip. What are you talking about? It's your
Look
white
at him. He's a fleshy little fucking 20-year-old with a $200,000 car. He deserves absolutely everything he gets and more. He's just
Well, they eventually get their comeuppance, bro. Eventually.
Yeah, hell yeah, that dude's a bitch, man.
Yeah, it's like that one punk, Taki 6'9".
Oh,
He's like a little shrimp.
yeah.
And eventually, like one day he walked into a bathroom and some dude tapped him on the shoulder, hey, come here. And you just fucking wipe the fucking toilets with him.
He's more like Tekashi 4'9". Fuck out of here, 6'9". Fuck out of here.
They eventually get their asses handed to them, dude. All of it. And one day somebody's gonna walk up to Stephen A. Smith and just punch his teeth out, bro.
Well, here's Robin talking about Stephen right before he comes in, and she's usually wrong about everything. But here we go.
Right. Stephen A. won't even go to a game. He's just like, no.
Why?
I don't like Dolan.
Oh, is that right? He won't go because of Dolan?
He's a
I
happy
think he
game.
said so many things about Dolan. He's like, I think I'm banned from
I think
even
that's. I
going
think,
to the games.
I think you're talking about Rappaport. Stephen A's been at
Yeah.
the games working.
Yeah.
Because they look exactly the same.
No,
I think
I thought
Rappaport.
he
Yeah,
here.
that's
He's
right. They
They're
do.
like twins.
Yeah.
He
Except
just-
Rappaport's a little taller.
But I
Just a little.
when they played.
Yeah, stupid. You're so stupid. Robin's so fucking stupid. All right, let's move on.
Yo, she's dead. She's dead, man. She's a corpse. Like they just wheeling that bitch in, and then somebody. Sure, Howard. He's Stephen A. Smith.
He's got a lovely new Farrah Fawcett wig though too. She's freaking fetching. Okay, so then Howard says this, of course, which is absolutely true. Here we go.
me, I never fire anyone. If I was a head of a team, I'd still have Patrick Ewing on the Knicks because around here, I don't fire anyone. People can fuck up left and right around here.
Yeah, okay.
I mean, yes, a good example talking about Sal. Fucking guy, we catch him stealing. What's his name? The guy from
Ace
Kiss's phone number,
Frehley.
Ace Frehley.
That's funny. That's funny.
The phone number he's taken. I never fire. I don't fire anybody.
Anybody remember when Sal was caught jerking off in his
Yeah.
office?
Yeah.
Now, the fact that you don't fire a guy who is jerking off in a public space in a corporate office.
Well, look at it from Howard's point of view. That's one less dick he gets to look at. He's not going to fire him.
Exactly. Yes, you're exactly right. Scott Salem disagrees. Didn't Brent get fired? We all know Shuley.
He's fired, like, essentially, he's fired like 90% of his staff at this point.
Yeah, he's full of shit. But the people that he just keeps, and for no good reason. I mean,
they're good at eating ass. That's why. That's the reason.
Exactly.
Gary said Gary's been with him over 40 years now. 40 years. 40 years.
Yeah. Where's he gonna go? To the zoo? Like, I don't know.
He's gonna go.
Where the fuck is he gonna go?
In how many years? 40 years?
40.
And 20 of those were just diaper training that chimp to not fucking throw his shit at the people.
Stick his finger up his nose and smell it.
Exactly. How is it that Harambe is dead and fucking Gary's still
Fucking Gary's alive, man.
How the fuck is that? How is that justice?
Dicks out for Gary.
Daddy fucking cop shoot a fucking. And actually, I think the 10th anniversary of Harambe was about a week ago. I think.
How did we not do anything about that?
We didn't have a show. We should have just done a show.
We could have done like a Patreon.
I bet we could have found the kid that fell into the fucking pit.
Oh, that would have been amazing.
Oh, shit.
Can you imagine? I mean, he was He was like 8, 7, 9 when he fell in. He's got to be, he's got to be a legal adult at this point.
Yeah, where is he now? This is what I want to know. Harambe, kid fell in pit. Oh, remember that?
Yeah. What year was that?
It was the anniversary. It was very recent. So
wait, is he the one that they shot because the kid went into the thing, right?
Yeah, and the ape wasn't doing anything to him, but they shot him anyway.
Oh, I can't watch that. I hate animals.
I don't think there's actual footage of the.
No, they probably don't. They don't. Probably.
No, it's just
it's
footage of him with the kid. But why would you shoot him for that? It's not like he harmed him.
Well, he had thoughts. He had evil thoughts. He thought about doing something to that kid.
Very, very bad thought.
Yeah, exactly.
So, of course, we talked yesterday about Robin being a financial genius. And I don't know if you listened to the show where Robin thinks that she knows everything about.
Yeah, she's Susie Orman now.
That's exactly right. That's
Yeah,
it.
Hold my drink, bitch.
But worse than that is the fact that she doesn't give you any information. There's nothing that sounds even remotely close to her knowing anything that she's talking about. So we did a little bit of a deep dive into it yesterday, and apparently she got a shit ton of hate now.
She's essentially, that Simpsons when they had that gambling episode with the dude, they're watching the dude, "This is my luck of the week." And he's like, "That big luck." And Homer's like, "Oh, that is a big luck."
Maybe she was Shohei Ohtani's bookie and shit. That's how she got the $41 million from Shohei Ohtani, and they blamed the interpreter.
Who did I tell you, Xavier? Oh, I know what it is. Right. Remember, I told you that down by where I am in Florida, this dude from a Major League Baseball team.
Oh yeah.
There with spring training, and his wife absolutely told me that the assistant was just the fall guy. He absolutely
100%
fall on him,
dude. Major League Baseball couldn't sweep that under the rug quick enough. Think about the referee. If they find that Shohei was betting on baseball, they would have to kick his ass out. They would have, billions and billions of dollars would have been lost by MLB, by all the fucking sponsors. Billions.
Yeah, but they'll figure something out. Wow. Because they'll say that he was betting in yen, and that doesn't count. So he gets to stay.
Yeah, right. Yeah, I know. It's like how much you give me for this rickshaw?
Betting is betting.
Japanese beat rolls. Exactly.
Oh, that's too funny.
All right, so
I mean, how he's Asian. How could he be bad at fucking money and math?
Yeah.
The fuck? He didn't notice that like about $100 million was missing from his bank account.
Yeah.
Dude.
Yeah, he carries an abacus to the plate. You know,
dude. Exactly.
Adding machine, calculate.
Dude, I get those notifications from my bank saying that I'm $20 overdrawn from my bank account all the time. How did he not miss fucking 100 mil? You just have the Google alerts for that? What the fuck?
Yeah.
Come on, man.
Such bullshit, man.
Okay, slight digression, but Robin got a little hate mail. Says
Money, honey, love you. Keep up the
Oh my
good
God.
work.
Let me go from the front.
My Wall Street money, honey, love you. Keep up the
Oh my
good
God.
work.
Robin got so much hate mail for bragging about how much money she makes in the market.
No, I was just I said I shouldn't talk about it, and I
You
keep trying
shouldn't.
to tell
But you keep talking about it.
People were slamming you. People, what?
I got a little advice for Robin. An AI ETF by Webbush. She'll know what I'm talking about.
No, she won't.
Howard. Roman has no clue what he's talking about. The coach needed to be replaced, and I'll tell you why. No one knew what their positions were under his coaching. They were the guys that were supposed to be point guards or shooting guards were mixed with point guards and forwards. It was time. He never won. It was time to replace him with.
What are your thoughts?
With who?
Yeah, with who? And who is this guy? His opinion sucks. Sorry.
He doesn't know. He doesn't know
Yeah,
anything.
he doesn't know shit.
So, of course, I had no idea what an AI EFT is. So what that is an exchange traded fund. I mean, I almost don't care, to be quite honest with you, because I'll never invest in it. But it's an exchange traded fund that focuses investment on companies involved in artificial intelligence. Okay, so AI EFTs, that's what that is. So he once again mentions it to Robin, and of course, conversation.
Well, Howard, feel better. Howard, feel
Thanks,
better.
Angela.
Love you. And Robin, I'll be following you on the ETFs. AI ETFs, baby. Let's go.
All right.
Let's go, Robin. AITEFAEIOU. You know what he's talking about, Robin?
No.
I know what he's talking about. No, she doesn't.
I don't know.
She absolutely does not. In fact,
doesn't know what
once
he's
again, let's play that clip of her calling her
I'll tell you what.
I can't hear
her
you. What?
broker.
What?
Let's play the clip of her calling her broker.
Gary and Lisa Pontiac as the avatar.
You got a couple of your fans really were like, Robin shouldn't brag about how much money she makes. There are people out here who are not doing well financially.
I thought about that later, and I said,
Listen.
but the problem is, the thing is, I think everybody should know about
Oh,
this. It should be taught in school.
That condescending tone.
See, I forget financial education.
Yeah, this should be taught in school. So this should be taught in school. And you know what? I really, 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 you guys out there in the chat, if you're like a really, really good broker or investment guy or something like that, can you please, pretty please, come
Both
on?
legal and illegal. Just in
It doesn't
case.
matter. It doesn't matter. I'll take it either way. But I'm just really curious on these calls and these puts and all this shit that she's doing. I want to play the Robin hate mail because it's delicious. Uh-oh. Okay, I just want you to know that my screen just went blank. Okay, it's back. Whew. Oof, I got weird
That was a
shit.
close one.
Wow, no, seriously, it just went
Like and
blank.
subscribe. Thank you for joining. Good night, guys.
Robin clearly lacks a solid understanding of financial investments. Now people are challenging you. She didn't say anything coherent or insightful. No, she purposely, I'll defend you on that. She is being vague because she doesn't really want to.
She doesn't know shit.
I don't want people doing irresponsible things and losing money.
No one expects Robin to disclose exact figures, but she can't even mention the percentage she's up or share any part of her strategy. This just sounds like a complete cop-out. No, I support her in that. First of all, who the fuck wants to sit here and get financially lectured?
You apparently do.
Apparently, yeah.
They're weak already.
Robin, your audience is made up of blue-collar workers who have to fight to pay the bills and would love the opportunity to have a fraction of the success you claim to be bathing in. Now, listen, I take umbrage with this, too. I'm going to defend you on this one because
She doesn't bathe.
I'm telling you, maybe you could go out and learn some of this financial stuff that nobody talks about.
One of the
And you
first people who I admired because of his acumen with the stock market was a former firefighter.
There you go.
Learned how to trade and became a multimillionaire.
That was on a show. That was on a show. He was a firefighter on a show.
Dude.
Became a multimillionaire.
She's making shit up.
Oh, she's so full of herself.
She really is.
Shocking. It's shocking how much I can't stand.
Anybody who had to walk at the bottom of their own swimming pool to not die, I'm not listening to. I'm sorry.
Exactly. Idiot. Okay, so they go to commercial break and then they come back and Stephen A. Smith, of course, is on Zoom. Let me see if I have anything from the Stern Show showing us him on the show today. Hold on a second. Let me look that up. Stern Show. Billie Eilish. Okay, here's fucking Stephen A. Smith. He's really fucking ponderous too. All right, hang on a second. Here, so this is the Stern Show clip of Stephen A. Smith from today.
Was this fair that Tom Thibodeau got fired yesterday?
It seems unfair. I don't like it because the man took you within 2 games of an NBA Finals. Tom Thibodeau is a master at peeling out all that you have. He will grind you into the ground. That is true. And that is something that I've been critical about him with. Kenny Smith, the TNT, had the line of the year where he said about Tom Thibodeau, he wouldn't want to play 9 guys in a baseball game. However, when he had to, he went with a deeper lineup due to guys getting in foul trouble and stuff like that in this series. And when he did that, they won 2 of those 3 games when he went and utilized his bench a bit more. So in a strange kind of way, that made the case for the New York Knicks to say, we've had this personnel available to you. Your stubbornness, your rigidity, etc., prevented you from listening to us, and it was just time to go in a different direction.
Okay, whatever. That's this is how the interview went today. It was just
just based on what you said, time to go into what direction then?
What direction?
You're making an assumption that they have a plan when they don't.
No, and yeah, no. So when he came in, Howard said, is it common to think that if I watch the game, I'm going to jinx it? Now, to be fair, Xavier, I've heard you say on more than one occasion.
Oh, dude, I am every playoff game that's happened in the last 6 months, I have picked the wrong team, literally in every sport. So there's that.
So Howard asked Stephen about that.
Off games because I felt I was jinxing them when I would tune in. Have you ever heard of that kind of superstition? I felt I was negative.
No, nobody's ever heard of that fucking superstition. Everybody thinks that they're jinxing the fucking team in the playoffs. You stupid fuck.
Really affecting the Knicks. Because every time I tune in, they would fall behind every time I tuned in. I said,
"Well, let me help you out. Let me help you out. Life is short. Moments, Howard Stern. It's one thing to walk away from the screen and not be able to watch them in the moment.
Right.
Like, oh my goodness, it's the 4th quarter. There's 2 minutes left. I can't take this. The stress is too great. I understand that part, but there's 48 minutes of the game. It lasts about 2 to 2.5 hours. You could watch the Knicks, man, come to playoff time. You can't just not watch the Knicks and just root for them so emphatically.
I can't. So did you all know that Stephen A. Smith, you may not know this, and I didn't know it until today. He is he's an actor, and he has been,
he's an actor like Shaquille was an actor in that Genie movie.
No, it's so much better than you can possibly imagine, because he is an actor on General Hospital, and he's been on General Hospital since 2007. He has been on this fucking soap opera.
First of all, if you would have asked me, hey, let's bet money, was General Hospital canceled in 2007? I probably would have said, yeah.
Yeah, sure.
I didn't even know that show still existed.
Why would you?
Yeah.
You're a man. Why would you know that General Hospital is still on?
Yeah.
Why would you know that?
There's that.
So let's get to that. But first, let's ask this important question.
To live, eat, and breathe it. That's why I always ask you about your personal life. I go, you have time for a woman? I don't even see how you have time to be.
That's what the A stands for, actor.
What?
That's what the A stands for, actor. I figured
So,
it out.
what's going on?
If you're a thriving heterosexual man, you always
You
make
find
time. Yeah, you find the time. It's not about having the time. It's about
If you were.
You do.
Yeah, you wish.
Yeah, right.
Well, touch me in the morning and then just walk away.
So let's hear him talk about soap operas, because I literally clipped this. It's a minute 46. I'm gonna have to break it up a little bit, but I am so fascinated by how.
Before you play this, quick question: Who do you think got more pussy, him or Richard Simmons?
By far, Richard Simmons.
Yeah.
I think Richard even got just the tip in some women just trying to help them do fucking sit-ups, those fat fucks. That
Yes.
I think that's true. Yeah. So here he is about soap operas. He's just fascinated by them. No, I don't know that it's common knowledge. I don't know.
Well, most people, you know what? Most people that don't follow sports don't know who he exists. Unfortunately,
maybe the A stands for androgynous.
Exactly. Unfortunately, for people who follow sports, he's like a herpes sore that keeps popping up every few months.
It's so true. It's so true. So here's him talking about. So I'm really just fascinated by this. I had no idea he was like the soap opera dude, and so
I still don't. You just told me.
He's so into it. Let me see if there's. Let me put this on here. And let me see if I can find a clip of him on General Hospital. Stephen A. Smith.
You hear somebody mopping the studio. That's the
exactly.
clip of Stephen A. He's mopping the studio.
Over here we have janitor Willie.
Here? I gotta clean this.
Oh, look! See, look! Stern Show even put it up. Stephen A. Smith getting a love interest on General Hospital. Wait, so hang on a second. Here, let's put him on here. Just so you can see. His name is
Lars.
Look at him. Look at the soap opera.
Oh, wow. You don't see him in the clip. He's robbing the guy's wallet.
He was robbing the wallet when he noticed there's some crime going on. Boy, they don't cue these things up, do they?
Sorry to interrupt.
Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me?
ID.
Of course.
Oh, she's strapped, and he's strapped too.
Silencer. Oh man. Ooh, look, she landed right in his lap.
Wow.
My head hurts. I want to laugh so hard.
Oh wow.
Wow, this is like Shakespeare right here, bro.
Yeah.
I got a body here you guys might be interested in.
There's a naked chick behind the curtain. That's what it's talking about.
He would be involuntary manslaughter because when she died, when she fell over, she kicked over the plug and killed the dude in the bed. So.
Exactly. So
you call that garbage, dude?
You
call that's garbage.
That is acting. So here he is talking about it because he's so into it. It's shocking. I should maybe even just play the one from the Stern Show. Who cares?
And all the soap opera news and all that stuff, they're going to eat this up. But let me tell you what happened.
He's so excited.
So I go to the executive producer. I say to him, look, man.
He's more excited about this than anything else they talked about the whole day.
Man, I appreciate that. But you probably, first things first, you probably going to want me to do a shirtless scene. I said, I have to get myself ready. I need about a month. I was doing great. But then I inflamed my elbows and I had to stop lifting. Right. I said, no, I got to be tight. My elbows are hurt, but damn it, I'll go through it because I ain't going on the scene for so
I didn't know you could get Tommy John surgery from a hand job.
Exactly.
Okay. I said, that's number one. I said, number two, as I'm doing this, right? I said,
who's he trying to sound like? Like I'm feeling, who does he sound like?
You know what? I know.
Harambe.
He kind of has a Don King cadence.
Yeah.
And he's got a little bit of that Don King, like whatever.
It's so manic. It's
they try to project more intelligence that's actually there.
I don't even understand who he's trying to. I don't know.
I have a suggestion. You're watching Silk
Totally like
one of my dearest friends is Eric Braden, who plays Victor Newman on Young and the Restless. One of my dearest friends. I love him. He's like a big brother, father figure to me. I love him dearly. We meet for lunch or dinner every time I'm in LA. And I'm out in LA at least once a month. So we meet every month, okay? And I had to sit up there and I said, listen, here's the deal. All of these soap opera scenes.
He's so on.
I just had this thought. Here's the deal. He pulled his pants down.
What's wrong with you? What's wrong with you, Ed?
Sorry, man. I told you I was gonna say some shit.
Relationship stuff. I said, whatever happened to, you got tired of this girl trying to act like she don't want you when you know she wants you. And you just corner her and
you know what he's sounding a little bit like a more gruff Chris Rock. I think that's what I'm trying to get. It's like a very staccato kind of tuck.
I don't know. I'm not saying he should have killed her, but I understand.
in the face and all
What'd you do?
Y'all primal instincts kick in and you got a one night stand. You understand? But you did such a fabulous job that she's constantly thinking about you, even though there's not much going on thereafter. I said, what about that? And the executive producer's like, I love that. I might have to consider that.
Come on, guys. Come on. What are we listening to here? What is this?
Dude, he's just a blowhard, bro.
I'm going for a fucking AIDS test right after this shit, because this shit is just, this shit is just ew, man.
Yeah,
Ew.
exactly.
Your sphincter puckering as you're listening to this?
Come on, man. He's like this century's Jussie Smollett. Come on.
Yeah, man.
All right. Well, the moment we're all waiting for with bated breath, as you know, is to find out exactly what it is that Stephen A. Smith is doing here and what it is that he has to announce. And a lot of us were thinking maybe he was talking about maybe running for mayor of New York or doing something.
Nobody was thinking that, bro. Nobody.
He's been talking shit like that for a minute.
He would step across the line. Habitually. He's a habitual line stepper.
He's a habitual line stepper. Exactly. So here's the big announcement. I know you were all waiting for it, but here we go. I'm sure you're going to be excited.
September 2nd, the day after Labor Day, Tuesday, September 2nd, I return to Sirius XM with my own show, the Stephen A. Smith Show.
So what, to clean the floors?
Sirius XM. I'll be on Mad Dog Sports Radio, leading into Mad Dog 1 to 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time every weekday.
Ooh, a whole 2 hours.
It's on 3 to 6, and then the re-air of my show from 6 to 8 follows his show as well. So you'll hear me on
sandwich in
radio,
between
and
me.
I'm also having my own political show, social commentary, call it whatever you want, on or likely on POTUS, on the POTUS channel.
What do you mean likely? You don't even know what did they just blowing smoke up your ass telling you that you're going to get another show, but you don't even know where it's going to be?
POTUS.
They also told him that he can leave that timeshare at any point.
Exactly.
This sign right here.
Oh my God. Okay. So that was his big announcement. Stephen leaves and that's it for him. And then my favorite person is the topic of conversation, which is JD.
Can I just say something?
Yes.
Say something
before
you go to JD? Did you pull the clip of Howard asking him if Mad Dog would be his boss?
Oh no, I did not. Tell me what he said.
Because that would have been the perfect spot to have Sour Shoes call as Mad Dog and have him talk to
two of them. Stephen A. Smith and Mad Dog are psychotic, manic human beings. The fact that neither of them has dropped from a heart attack yet is shocking to me. I don't know how you keep that shit up for as long as they do.
It would have been great to have Sour Shoes do that. Like that's writing. Like that's
but that would have made the producers actually think of something entertaining.
That made sense.
That ain't gonna happen, bro.
And
Come on, man. That's like waiting for the Bills to win the Super Bowl.
Yeah, that's right, Jeremy Harrelson. Howard 101 has time slots available, so he
You
could
think?
certainly have a show on there, right? Here, Benjamin says Stephen A. Smith is Blackula 2025. That would be amazing. No, funny. This has Steve Torrey written all over it. He's not an upgrade from Beetle and Depker. I don't even know what that means. So you're gonna have to help me. What does that mean? What does that mean?
Beetle and Decker, that they're a show on Mad Dog's channel. If Steve Torrey was really a cousin, you'd know that. But okay.
No. I don't.
I'm not
talk to
calling
these
you
people.
out on it.
Don't you be calling me out. Listen, this is a story I've told for years and years and years, and it's just fading with time because I don't talk to that side of the
So now
family.
it's almost true. Keep telling it.
True, asshole. Fuck you.
All right,
Deleting you. Just I'm muting your fucking ass right this moment. Look, muted. You're muted. You're in timeout, Ant. Fake ass. Okay, you can go. All right, so then we go to JD, and people are just commenting on, I guess there was a reel, and I feel like I missed this. I can't believe I missed out on this reel that Jonathan Blitt did with JD at his house, and everybody commenting on how fat fucking JD has gotten. So let's watch that, and then we'll come back to the clip. And you know how much I hate. Look, oh my God, look how fat JD is. Jesus Christ. Okay, here we go. Hang on a second. Let me get this together.
That was pretty good. Oh, very good. Cheers.
Look at him.
Cheers. All right, last course, the final course before we shower. I'm going to shower. Right? I'm sure you will shower too. Yeah. Can we film it?
No.
Why not?
Filming me shower.
Why can't?
John, you're not filming me shower.
No. Okay, let's have a real conversation now.
A real conversation?
Okay.
You're not filming me shower.
Okay, this is how we can film you shower. Honestly. This is how we film you shower.
I don't want a camera anywhere.
No.
Inside the bathroom.
Inside.
This is what we do. Set up the GoPro.
I hate him.
I won't be in there. We set up the GoPro above, just at your head.
No, things slip up.
No, nothing will slip up.
I
You'll
can
get final approval.
No. There's no way I'm fucking chance. Get the fuck out of here.
Why? You'll get final approval.
No.
Are you,
no.
Final approval.
No.
Ugh.
Really?
Yes. No one needs to see me shower.
No, nobody needs to see you do anything, you disgusting piece of shit. Let me see if I can look at him.
Oh, wow. Oof. Damn.
He's got to be 100 pounds heavier than when he first started.
Oh, that was one of the comments on here. They said
easily.
They said, I thought that was high pitch. He's got to be 4 JDs. He's got to be 4 JDs.
He essentially is a less talented Don DeLuise at this point.
Did JD eat high pitch? I threw up over the eating sounds. It feels like Chris Hansen's about to walk in the room and surprise Blit.
Yeah,
Jesus
thanks.
Christ. All that good living is adding pounds to JD. Wow, JD looks like he's carrying quintuplets. Jesus Christ. Yeah, Blit loves that shirt. He wears it all the time. It was like a $250 shirt, too. But look at him. Look what's going on here.
How tall is he? Does anybody know?
Who, JD?
Yeah.
I don't think he's more than 5'8", something like this.
5'8". How appropriate. 8. He's fat. 8. 5'8".
So here's the commentary about JD at Blitz house.
These was an egg.
I was at
Okay. This is the best part. So he was at Blitz house and they were having appetizers. Let me see if I even have that clip. And they were having appetizers, and apparently he ate something that was like really delicious, and he thought it was a hard-boiled egg, when in reality it was a mozzarella ball. So he thought he was eating an egg, and he had no idea that it was actually cheese. And this is the world that we live in. Let me see.
Yeah.
What is this with the lobster?
It's a potatoes.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I didn't know you got potatoes.
And there's some of that awesome ham.
Okay.
And then that's a bit of a hot pepper.
but
Bit of a hot
you don't have
I
have
hate
it.
him.
I'll take that off. Actually, you know what? Fuck it. I'll try that first. There's a hot fucking goddamn.
This is so scripted.
I know everything they do. It's like Blit films everything they do, and I hate them both so much. This person, this embodiment of disgusting sloth. He's the embodiment of
And-
everything I detest.
Well, here's some advice because they listen to us. Whoever's editing that, try to not edit with your asshole because you gotta hold the shots. You gotta have a cadence. You gotta do a 1,000, 2,000 cut, 1,000, 2,000 cut. And you're doing shit that's unwatchable. So
It's unwatchable. You're
learn-
right. You're exactly
Go on
right.
YouTube, look up how to edit.
They don't care. They don't care. There's nothing.
No. Just I like to pass on constructive criticism. to
Blit
the
is mining JD for content, but there's not much there. Yes, he's absolutely the most boring, self-loathing, disgusting, vile creature of a human. And you know what? This right here, when you carry all of your weight right here, this is a prescription for a fucking heart attack. This right here.
Absolutely.
Keep eating.
What's that called? An apple, right? There's pears and apples.
That's
It's an
exactly right. This is an apple. And you know what, JD, you stupid fuck. You could cut that hair and try to make yourself look cute all you want, but you are just a disgusting, vile animal of a human.
Yeah, he's not because
There's nobody wants this. Nobody fucking wants
standards,
this.
dude. Come on.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, I'm never doing that.
You should choke on
Too
that
hot.
fucking lobster.
I'm grabbing some water. Doesn't help. You need
Look at him.
like,
Look at oh my god, oh god. Okay, let me come back.
have it potato.
Look at him. Look at him. Look at him. He's
Water
tremendous.
only increases the heat.
That super wide angle doesn't help him either.
No, it doesn't. That
They're
fisheye
they're
lens. The
they're on
fisheye.
GoPros, they got like a 14 millimeter or something. It's basically a Beastie Boys video.
No, I didn't
He
force
looks like
it.
an elephant that got his trunk cut off. That's what he looks like.
How do you feel? It feels on your tongue. Not quite.
He does look a little bit like fucking Snuffleupagus.
Yeah, him and fucking Jason Kaplan. They like they both look like Snuffleupagus.
Jesus Christ. He's totally fucking, he is literally Snuffleupagus without, look at that whole pear-shaped fucking disgusting, vile human, vile.
Holy shit, you're right.
Throat, yeah. Right here, my lip. Yeah. Right. Breathe.
Oh, this was in Paris, interestingly enough.
So this is like old ass footage, dude.
I cooked for JD at the Paris Airbnb, poached blue lobster, roasted potatoes, and chili pepper. Like, who the fuck?
And Hawk out.
Why would the Stern Show pay for them to go to fucking Paris? I'm
Oh,
still.
I feel it. That's a good sign. That's a
They
good.
never use the
Cool
footage until now, bro.
No.
It is. Well, I don't like that. You don't like the tingling? No. It'll go away. Oh, I know. Yeah. You want
All right, let's continue with the clip because JD was like commenting on his
house for a dinner, and I had some alcohol that had some THC in it as well. So I've been a little just off. I forgot that he was using cheese and not eggs, and yeah, it was in the shape of a deviled egg. And so
yeah, but most people do not confuse cheese with an egg.
No.
Yeah,
There's
a
different you stupid fuck.
Well, that's why.
It's not funny. It's not funny, you idiot.
JD, you're surrounded by enabler. Your enabler to you, getting you high, gonna give you more hunger, or you're gonna be the size of you're gonna be the shape of a deviled egg. You keep eating all that crap.
You know what, Music Stream? You are 1,000% right. This footage can't compete with your average TikTok content creator. Absolutely right.
None. Dude, getting JD stoned is like getting like bringing water to a fucking dolphin, dude. It's redundant. The guy's a fucking idiot to begin with. He doesn't need
Vile, disgusting human beings. And you know what? I'm going to go through this like a goddamn Zapruder film, and I'm going to clip JD and all of his disgusting, vile loathsomeness. And
slowly I turned, and step by step, inch by inch,
yes, exactly, Xavier, exactly. All right, I'm gonna move on just a snurch. Just give me a second.
Who did that voice? That Doctor? What is it now? Or Doctor?
Oh, that's Chris Wilding. Another
else,
one.
Chris Wilder?
Yeah, another one I can't stand.
No wonder I wanted to walk into traffic
Exactly.
just now.
You've been puckering this entire time. It's just.
I can't wait to get to that motherfucker. But go ahead.
House
Sorry.
for a dinner.
We played this already.
And
Let me delete that shit. I have more JD. I don't even know what this is. I don't care.
Nevada.
Hey, I don't know if you guys follow Blit on Instagram. He posted a video it was a reel the other day. JD is sitting on the couch. His stomach, he literally looks like a seal on the couch, just lying there. I don't know if you guys saw it. Please search it. The world needs to see. JD does not need a donut in any way whatsoever.
I didn't say I did. I know I'm fat. I know I'm heavy.
Maybe,
I look in the mirror every fucking day. I know how I am.
Maybe it's for the best that the donuts are being served at 3:00.
Why is Blit posting a video of JD slumped on?
I don't know.
He posts things.
You guys told him to?
Exactly.
Well, I don't know what's going on there. Obviously, you didn't look your best, and
I listen. No, I don't look my best. I'm fully aware of this. I see
There's
myself
no way in the of
mirror.
catching you at your best. Is that what you?
My best was probably 10, 15 years ago.
Oh, sweetheart, no. You there was no best. There's never been a best for you. You are so lucky that you even got the B grade Tanko plus that you did.
Come on, you know what she got with him. Come on, we're not gonna say it.
You don't know. That's a once in a lifetime.
Yeah. I mean, come on, it's like Tommy Lasorda said. Hey, remember when I was good looking?
Yeah,
Come
it'll
on,
never
man.
happen again. It'll just
Yeah,
never
yeah.
happen again, JD. All right. So give it up. Go get your job over at the Walmart as a greeter or maybe, receipt checker or something like that, because you will absolutely never work in this business again. And if you do, it's just going to be a fucking mercy shot. They'll probably pay you like a fraction of what you get paid now, but you'll be so excited because you're actually still working in the business. Cut to 10 years from now and you'll be doing a stupid fucking podcast and we won't be doing this anymore because we won't give a fuck about you. Fuck you. Fuck you, JD. Fuck you in the ass. I hate you. All right, so running out of time. Let's go. Not us, but this is him running out of time. Okay, they did a horrible bit where Robin they wanted to see whether Robin would laugh or not to really, really sad music. It was a horrific bit. It went absolutely nowhere. It just died like a lead balloon. It was horrible.
Titties. You just laughed during the saddest song ever made. Well, there you go. But the Little Mikey song is brilliant.
No, it's not.
The titties. What is it called? Hello, Big Pair. Okay, got it.
Yeah.
I don't know why I didn't delete that. I'm sorry.
All right, we've run out of time. The big piece today that I was supposed to get to is Gary's toe
Yeah,
fungus.
all day long, build up to Gary's toes, and we didn't get there.
I'm going to show you a picture right now of Gary's doctor working on his green toes. Can you see what they're wearing there?
Wow.
Yeah,
Yeah,
they're
he's
wearing
really
like a
masked
hazmat.
up. Yeah.
Apparently,
according to this report that Mehmet did with Gary,
I don't even care. Gary has a fungus on his toes. I'm sure they're going to play it next week. It's going to be vile and disgusting. And it's absolutely something that is not made for radio. But sure, go ahead and play it for us so that we can all, like, in our mind's eye, be really nauseous over the fact that Gary has a toe fungus and the doctor has to dress basically in a hazmat suit in order to fucking file down his toes with the fungus on them. So wrapping up the show, and you know what? He never wraps up the show when he's supposed to wrap up the show. But the woman who does the Rosie O'Donnell voice is absolutely vile. It's absolutely disgusting.
Awful. It was awful.
First off, it sounds exactly like her Joan Rivers. It's exactly the same voice, but it's as vile as you would think it is. So let's play that, and that's the clip that's going to play out this stupid version of the Howard Stern show. Here we go.
In the trailer between In Love with Her Snatch every day. Oh my God. The scenes were amazing. I tried to make them last as long. Oh, sorry. Can we do that one again? Oh, sorry. Can I try it again?
Take after take, huh?
Smart woman.
Oh my God. I had to go dildo myself in the trailer between scenes. Actually, let me get my vibrator right now. I'm going to get it. Hang on.
Here we go.
Hang on.
Right,
Here we
thank you.
go. Because just thinking about her. Oh, yeah, Cynthia. Oh, my God. Oh, yeah, I want to make you squirt all the time. That red hair makes my clit engorge.
I know. I see your face. I'm sure Xavier's face looks exactly the same. It's just,
I just want to throw this out there. I'm eating a salad right now. If you guys want, I'll leave my mic open so you don't have to hear this shit that Lamont's playing. You just hear me crunch on fucking lettuce. Bring it out there.
Lord. All right, thank you. All right, thanks, Rosie.
I've licked
We look
more
for-
donuts than JD. Glaze me, baby.
All right, thank you.
You're right. That's Joan Rivers. That's Joan Rivers.
Thank you. Terrific. I love that show.
Why? I don't even love that show.
So that's why I asked Steve. He's a real,
Well, he's gay. That's why.
He watches. He likes it.
He watches the show.
I'm not the only guy out there watching that. But I am excited that Rosie's on there. Now, do you think she's only in episode 1 or is she cast regularly? She was very good.
Who cares?
Yes. So I'll get to Gary's toe fungus first thing on the next show.
Oh, I can't wait.
And that's that. All right. And bye.
That's it. And he ended the show at like 10:05 or something like that. Barely put in 3 hours. Barely. So that was that. So let's get to some miscellaneous stuff before we clear out this shit show. So please hold. So as you may or may not, and we have a special Mr. Dangles, which will be coming momentarily. So of course, our favorite girl, Beefus, she went out with the girls the other night. Yeah, she went out with the girls and she had some me time. # no kittens in my bag. So of course, I had to look it up. And so
no kittens in a bag and no pussy for Howard.
And so the dress was this dress, which it's on sale now, but was $677. And the pocketbook, which is this one, which is just a little under $6,000 for this very small Chanel.
That is literally what the average American person makes in a month.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And, fuck you. Fuck you. That's all. That's all I got. So,
and she's an animal advocate. What's that thing made out of again?
Calfskin. It's probably lambskin, actually. Probably baby
Exactly.
lamb.
Baby defenseless fucking lambs.
Yeah.
Baby lamb.
Cute little fucking lambs. But this fucking C word is saving It's saving fucking worms and shit.
This is it, right? This is what it's made of.
Yeah. Because that doesn't have a soul or
Yeah,
whatever.
but I don't see the handles on it.
Oh,
I can't see.
It just amazes me that she literally throws animal advocate in every freaking thing that she does, and
save the bugs.
She loves that lamb skin.
Let's look at this though. Let's look at this TikTok. It's so cute. Lamb mistakes poodle for another lamb. Aww.
That's so sweet.
Come over here. You're gonna be Beth's purse.
Pitbull mauls both of them.
Animal advocate.
Yeah. Saving fucking bugs. Idiot.
Yeah. Idiot. Is this pigeon? Is it a home outside pigeon or inside pigeon?
Jesus. Okay, so we are going to end our show with a Mr. Dangles advisor clip. I do want to thank Anthony for coming and joining us tonight. His show is called The I'd Hit That Podcast. And it is at the I'd Hit That Podcast on YouTube. Are you available anywhere else? And how often do you do shows?
We do shows whenever my partner's available. Sometimes it's weekly. Sometimes it takes 3 weeks. I could do solo. I did like one solo show because there was a big gap in between our shows.
Yeah.
But
is this you?
That's me, man. Yeah.
Woo.
That's me.
Oh my goodness! You look nothing like you look like right now.
He toasts his bagels, and then his women.
This is the 2-minute warning.
Oh shit! I thought I was bad.
What?
I thought I was going to hell. You're tumbling before me.
Save me a seat, bro.
Oh jeez. Number 3. If this music shit don't work out for what's his name? P. Diddy?
Are you high?
Hell yeah.
Well, the real estate thing with Sesame Street. P. Diddy wants to break into the Asian market under the name "Come of Some Young Dude."
I don't know if I'll get that application.
You silly boys.
Yeah, which is stupid. It's just
It's stupidity.
Huh?
It's just stupidity in a good way, right?
It's silliness. It's silliness. Yes. It's just we pick somebody in that segment, the 2-minute warning, and he says 5 things. I say 5 things, and we based it around those political commercials, you know.
Yes.
And so it's just we just try to make each other laugh. Nobody else thinks it's funny, and we do.
Doesn't matter.
Yeah,
Doesn't matter. We do that. We understand. We do that. We do that all the time. So, whose couch is in what basement is this in? Is this at your house?
No, that's a studio. That's an actual studio. Yeah.
Wait,
Yeah,
you
it's an
guys rent
actual
out a studio, or you guys live in a studio?
All right, hang on, man, because you know I got my son-in-law owns a studio in
Oh, that's
Newburgh.
sweet.
Yeah, and
All right,
so
well,
we get the night. We get the nice lighting.
What is all this shit going on all over the place? How are you?
It's a studio in Newburgh, man. It ain't P. Diddy's studio. You don't see no lube and shit. It's like,
what basement is this? He's like, oh, it's a studio.
It's a studio. Yeah. Sorry, it's no budget, man.
No.
There's poor people in Newburgh. You kidding me? Every 10 minutes I'm looking for my car to make sure that shit is still there. We have to edit the podcast so I can do that.
Jeremy Harrelson says he subscribed and that he will check it out for sure. Thank you,
thank
Jeremy.
you. Thank you so much.
You're an awesome guy. You're an
47.
awesome man.
47.
All right. So we are going to end our show with Mr. Dangles.
Oh, Mo, and before, because it's going to confuse you.
Yeah.
Since the layered cake that was our intro, I changed it to the outro because I've spent so much time on it.
That we needed it for both. Hey,
Yes,
I'm with
okay.
you. I'm with you,
That's
babe. So you may not know who Mr. Dangles is, Anthony. Mr. Dangles is a friend of ours on this show who happens to be a puppet. We have no idea who he is. He could very well be a serial killer living somewhere in Newburgh. And
Very well.
Very well could be. And
He let that other dude take the fall for those Long Island deaths.
exactly. And so he did a
Gilgo
puppet
Beach.
He did an amazing puppet interview with Diddy a couple of weeks ago, and since we're talking about financial advisors, he has Dangles as the financial advisor. So I have no idea what to expect. You know this. I have no idea what's going on here.
Okay.
Hello, this is Mr. Dangles, financial advisor here. This is not a scam, I promise. I've been doing this for years. Here are some of my students. Give me just a second. See, these are students. Here's some more.
He's so deadpan. I just don't even understand how anybody doesn't appreciate him.
Now, here's a graph. This shows you the progress that you will make with me as your teacher. Look out, it just goes up.
Mm-hmm.
See, just starts at the bottom and goes up. You don't see it going down, it goes up. See, stocks made easy by Mr. Dangles. Just give me your money.
I thought Robin would be in that commercial.
Exactly.
And I wrote a book, and I make money without even charging my students. I don't know how I make money doing this, but I do.
He's so bizarre.
Dude, the sets that he
I know.
conjures up are amazing.
Yeah.
Yes, says it all. No words needed.
That set is better than our studio. That's for
It's a puppet.
Fucking puppet got a better studio than we do. We can't tell Mikey this shit.
Jim Campbell, he's one of my students. He has made over $1,000. That's Canadian. And look at what he bought.
Oh.
This is just one of the boxes of alcohol that he purchased. He bought several boxes full of vodka.
I can't stand it.
How many times do you think Mr. Dangles has said, and if you tell anyone, I'll kill your family?
Oh. Once in the last 10 minutes.
And here's what he bought. He only bought a few bottles of alcohol.
Oh, Dangles.
He's not swimming in alcohol like our Canadian friend after Mr. Dangles' course.
That's it? Oh, God.
What do you mean that's it? Those.
Oh, I love Mr. Dangles more than anything in the world.
Yes,
I really do. Thank you, Dangles. Thank you for that. I really appreciate it. All right, friends. We are done for the night. And thank you so much for joining us. I really enjoyed having you on the show. You're a nice breath of fresh air. You made me chuckle. I love that. You rule. Thank you so much. Truly.
Thank you for having me, man. Both of you.
Yeah. We enjoyed it.
Hopefully you'll come back, bro.
Yeah, we'll come back. You'll come back.
You have to ask the benevolent dictator.
Oh, really? Yeah.
Hey, it's just one of those things, and when the mood strikes us, and just to take somebody else in, and I really enjoyed that.
And Mo will tell her story how she's related to Juan Soto.
Oh, shut up. Okay, so please do us all a favor. Follow Anthony on the I'd Hit That podcast, and he'll give you a little chuckle on his basement couch studio thing.
That shit ain't right, man. I'm gonna tell Eddie that shit, man. He's making fun of the studio, man.
Eddie can come on too. We can bitch at him too. All right, thank you so much, Xavier. I'll talk to you later, friends. This is our Friday show because it was Howard's Friday show, so we will not see you. That's right, Autobot Al. We shall not see you all anon. We'll see you next week. Have a great one, and yeah, like that. Okay. Xavier.